Welcome, everybody. It's 8 p.m. here, Mountain Standard Time, and noon over in Australia to our team over there. Welcome, everybody, to our weekly AliCast. And this happens every week at the same time, same place. You can log in on your computer, your smartphone, and connect with us and go through the 4-week training that we're doing every week. So I am Alicia Humphreys. I'm a gold agent out of Hinton, Alberta, Canada, and I've been doing this part-time. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom of our 2 beautiful boys, and yeah, I just love what I do. It's amazing. I love helping people, and Secret has been able to really solidify my love for helping people. So what we're going to talk about today, first of all, we just want to kind of backtrack on this week and what we're supposed to be doing this week. And it was all about connecting with VIPs, getting the VIPs, getting new VIPs in the system. And this really falls into place with that 30 Faces in 30 Days challenge that we have. Over in Australia, we have it right from HQ, and lots of great prizes there, lots of great things to qualify and to run for. And basically all it is, guys, is we want to put mud on 30 faces, 30 new faces in 30 days. And we want to be doing these proper exposures, exposing them to the products, exposing them to the compensation plan, finding out if they're open to opportunities, and following up with that using the third-party tools. And you know, this is going to turn into huge momentum for your business and for everyone in the organization. We're going to create a great momentum. Over here in North America, we have on the Dream Team, we've got our own little 30 Faces in 30 Days challenge going on, and I absolutely love it. The excitement that's happening right now, what's going on with the teams, you know, new agents are excited, old agents are getting back into the groove of things, and just really going out there and finding new people to talk to, new people to really share the opportunity of Secret with. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to throw it out to our team members that are on live tonight. And what we really want to do is we want to help you guys to know what you can say to your prospects, how you can book these 30 Faces in 30 days, what's working, what's not. So the first person I'm going to go to is my lovely sister, Nicole Humphreys. And she's a silver agent here in Hinton, Alberta, Canada as well.
Hi, Alicia, can you hear me? Okay, thanks for that introduction. Yes, my name is Nicole Humphreys. I am a silver agent in Hinton, Alberta. I have 2 small kids. Emily is 2, she'll be 3 in September, and Carter is 1, just turned 1 in March, so they keep me on my toes. But I do Secret part-time, and I actually love it and wish I could do it more, but with the time that I have with my kids, I just can't. But if I could find more hours in the day, I would do Secret more often. So for me, the biggest thing during this challenge to find new faces is that every time when I go to the grocery store, to the post office, or to Walmart or any of the stores that I go to, every single person that helps me, I say to them, "Have you heard of Secret?" And then they all say, no. I had one person that said yes, and that person, I said, oh, so how did you hear about Secret? And so she said, well, this lady gave me some because my niece or my nephew's wife is a secret agent. So I said, oh, is her name Amber? And she said, yeah. So this lady isn't a VIP, but I did set her up, so now her and Amber are going to meet so that Amber gets one of the 30 faces. But anyway, so everyone that I see, as soon as they say they haven't heard about Secret, I say, well, I have a challenge to put mud on 30 faces in the next 30 days, and I'm wondering if you'd be able to help me out. This needs to be completed by July 3rd, so if you can help me, that would be great. And then I always show them my business card, and on the back of it I have some before and afters. And so that's what I've been doing. That's how I've been setting up my appointments. And the other thing that I do like to do is that I keep track. So I've started my Fort Knox or keep track of everybody that did me yet or that I haven't booked with. I go back to see them because I know where they work. go back and hopefully they're on shift, and then I'll talk to them again and see if we can set a date. And one thing I learned from somebody else, because I haven't been good at asking them for their phone number, is that anytime, like say a waitress hands you a receipt, or the lady at the grocery store gives you a receipt, or at the post office, is to just say, hey, like I don't have time to talk right now, but how about you put your number on here and I'll give you a call after work and we can try to set something up. So that's going to be my new task this week, is to try that on making my connections.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Nicole. Thanks for sharing that. Just sharing secret with everyone, because you never know who's looking for an opportunity or who's looking for great skincare, that's tired of the regimen. So that's wonderful. I love the way you actually approach every person you see and ask them if they've heard of it. If they've heard of it, great. Then solidify that, what they like about it. If they haven't heard of it, there's your open door, guys. So thank you, Nicole, for that. Next, we're going to move out to Australia, and we're going to hear from Lisa Robbie in Cairns. And I just want to know what you're doing to get all your bookings for this 30 Faces in 30 Days.
Thanks, Alicia. Fantastic to hear Nicole's approaches with the cold market, because that's a market that often people are afraid to tackle. I, however, still have hundreds of people on my warm list, and while many of them are acquaintances, they are acquaintances that I've acquired through social media, and we have many things in common. So most of my family and friends that I have physical catch-ups with and so on, I've worked my way through them, and now I'm going through my warm market, and I'm surprised at how friendly they really are and how supportive. I'm simply saying, look, I'm a secret agent. You've seen my posts. Now I'm reaching out to you for some help. Our company has put out a challenge at the moment to put mud on 30 faces in 30 days. And that's all I need to do, and our reward is amazing. I'll receive coaching, and I get to spend a day with one of the best mentors in our industry. They're going to actually fly to our town, and straight away people want to help. Now, Aussies, you have that same opportunity, and you've still got until the 24th of June to be able to do that. And I can tell you, just in this week with the demos that we've lined up, we have just been through so many this week. Oh, opposite camera, it's not working quite well. And so just in a week, we got over 20. So I know that there is still time to be able to do this. And it doesn't matter where you are in Australia, you can still have Tiffany, John and their family in your town, simply by reaching out to your friends and saying, can you give me some help? Now, last week we tackled some objections, so make sure you go back to those. And the biggest one from people is going to be, I just don't want to buy, or I don't have the money, or I'm not in the market for skincare. Straight up just say, that's perfect, because I didn't ask you to buy, I just need your face, and that's it. And I cannot believe there's only one person so far who has been reluctant, but with a little bit of persistence and handling those objections, she's turned into a yes. So not a problem. I had a fantastic demo last night with 4 guests. We got 4 agents straight up, and this is somebody I would never have approached outside of this 30 Faces challenge. I just asked her to bring some friends together for me, and she did, and look at the result. So do ask. Your friends do want to help you, and you might be surprised at the result. Thanks so much, Alicia.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing that. Social media is a great way to connect, and that's kind of what I want to touch on about my 30 Faces in 30 Days challenge. But first of all, congratulations on securing those agents last night and getting that wow party done. And it's amazing, honestly. Like you said, you've asked and you've had one person who said no, and now they've turned into a yes. So it's not that people don't want to. It's not that a no is typically a no. It's typically not right now, right? So what I wanted to touch on with my 30 Faces in 30 Days challenge and some little tips and information. One thing, Facebook posts don't always work. Facebook posts are great, but don't rely on them to catch that audience for you. People will see it. Most of the times they don't comment. Most of the times they're worried that somebody might see them comment and worried about what their friends might think. But the thing is, they can work great. I mean, they're definitely a good way to put it out there to remind people that yes, you are still doing this business and you are still passionate about it. But honestly, ask people personally. And what I've been doing, again, is still, I had a lot of my warm market, my good friends that hadn't demoed the products yet, mostly because it's too convenient for them. I'm right here. They know I'm doing secret. When they're ready, they'll ask me, right? But their lives are so busy, it kind of gets pushed to the side. So I've been personally asking my friends to do me a favor. Same thing as Lisa. You know, boom, they're lining up. They're actually asking me, how many more faces do you need? How many people, you know, how many people do you want there? And they're the ones asking me that. So that's great. They're really open to helping me. Again, I haven't had anyone say no yet, which is great. Some haven't got back to me yet, which, you know, that's just a not now, right? Samples are amazing. I've been able to send out a few samples as well, and I'm getting about a 98% close rate on them, which is fantastic because a lot of people are too busy to sit down to do a demo with you. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And now we're going to get into our training for the night. We have Paul Chirio is with us. He might be busy with a client. He is at work right now. Paul, are you there? Oh, we're going to call him. Let's see. Just hang tight, guys. He's at his full-time job right now. Okay, perfect. Let's see what the verdict was.
No, sorry. Paul's just had 3 clients walk in, so we'll have to catch him another time.
Okay, no worries. Thank you for checking for that, Lisa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump right into our training then. We're talking about tonight is all about your mindset. And again, that's the week, our following week that we have coming up. So this week we're finishing off with our VIPs, and then next week we want to start on that mindset training. So what we're going to do tonight is just go through a little bit of information, and then we've got a little bit of challenge for you guys at the end as well. But mindset is hugely important. It's something that if we're not in the right frame of mind when we're going out to do this business, if we're tired, if we're upset, if we're feeling down, it's really going to reflect in our wow parties, in our sit downs, in our phone calls. If you can be upbeat, happy, think big, think positive, think confidently, that's when you're going to get good results. So all about that, we really want to talk about building up your confidence. I think this 30 Faces in 30 Days challenge can be a little intimidating, and we just have to get better at contacting and inviting, right? And once it becomes a habit, it becomes automatic and easy to do, right? So the more we contact and invite people to do one-on-ones and sit-downs and wow parties, the easier it's going to get, guys, trust me. But just a quote here that I had from David J. Schwartz: the right attitude and one arm will beat the wrong attitude and 2 arms every time. That quote is so powerful. And I mean, if you think about it, it holds true for every facet in life. Okay. And again, this is just falling back on your mindset, right? If you have the right attitude, you're going to win, even with 1 arm, right? I want to talk, like I said, about conquering your fears and really building that confidence up. Yes, fear is real. We need to recognize it and recognize that it exists before we can actually conquer it. Fear is success enemy number 1. Fear closes your mouth when you want to speak. Okay, so we have to be thankful for Secret that when this happens and that fear is closing our mouth, we just need to turn to our products, okay, and really let them do the speaking for this. This will conquer that fear, because as soon as you put Secret products on somebody, they're instantly impressed. They're wow. These are wow factor products, guys. There is nothing else out there like them, okay? Fear prevents people from getting what they want in life. You know, myself, I had a goal. I wanted to be platinum by March. The biggest reason I wasn't was because I still had fears that I hadn't conquered, right? And that's where, you know, really setting out those goals, writing out those goals, figuring out an action plan on how you're going to reach those goals, and having somebody to be accountable with you. So if you have someone holding yourself accountable to, you say you want to get to this rank by this time, and you want to host this many parties in this, you know, 5 parties this week, and by the end of the month I want to have 10 VIP customers, and you have somebody who's asking you daily, you know, hey, how's it going? How many parties have you had? Oh, well, how many people have you talked to? Okay, well, go get it done, right? And someone rooting for you. So confidence is something that no one's born with, but the nice thing is that confidence is something that we can all learn, right? We can all train and get better at and get more confidence. Action cures fear. Indecision and postponement fertilize it. And I know this because there's times when I've been sitting and I've had a prospect that I wanted to talk to, and I'm humming and hawing and humming and hawing, and it's getting harder and harder, and I'm telling myself all the reasons why I shouldn't. And then I reach out to my support, you know, and I say, hey, Tracy, you know, I'm sitting here and I really want to go talk to this person, and I'm getting scared, I'm getting anxious, and you know, and just having someone rooting for you, and go do it now. Go, don't even think about it. Go do this. You have the best products. We have the best compensation plan. You know, we just have the best of the best. Go out there and do it. And as soon as you jump in and just do that, you know, you might fumble in the beginning, but they don't know what you're fumbling about, right? We know that we're making a mistake, and that's it. So the more we practice, the better we get, okay? So isolate your fears, pin them down. What exactly are you afraid of? Once you know what your fears are, then you can take action, okay? There's some kind of action for every kind of fear, okay? Talk to your mentors, talk to your upline, talk to your support. Myself, Nicole, Lisa, Paul, you know, there's so many people in our organization that are all here to help you guys. We really believe you. We believe in the company. We believe in the system, and we know that it works, and we really want to help you guys succeed as well. Okay, and remember, hesitation, it only enlarges and magnifies that fear. Okay, so take action now. Don't wait. So just when it comes to the 30 Faces in 30 Days Challenge, if you're ever feeling scared or lost or not sure what to do, that's why we kind of wanted to give you guys some ideas tonight. Or this afternoon, we wanted to talk to you guys, get you prepared to really go out there and just take action, okay? And because the right action is going to get you those results, okay? And if you focus on that activity, like we talked about last week, really look at what you're doing, and is it the right business building activity, okay? Is it money making activity, okay? Don't just go out there and tell somebody, I need to put mud on your face and I need to take a picture. That's not going to work, right? Be confident. Tell them you have some really fantastic products and you just want their help. You need to sit down with them for about 20 minutes, you know, go over, see what they're open to. Maybe they're open to the products, maybe they're open to the opportunity, and just follow the system. Go through that, and who knows, you know, by the end of this 30-day challenge, you might have 10 new agents. You might have 10 VIPs and in that VIP pool, okay? So that's all I wanted to talk about tonight, just kind of really focusing on getting your mind wrapped around that fear, finding out what your fear is and conquering it, and building confidence, self-confidence. What we have to do is Lisa's going to tell us about a little bit of a challenge that she's kind of putting out there, and that we really want all of you guys. There's great tools in our back office when it comes to mindset training from all of our leaders. So Lisa, if you want to just let us know.
Thanks, Felicia. Absolutely brilliant on conquering fears. And you're so right. The longer you leave them, they just fester and grow. And it's best to tackle your fears head on. And, you know, we just have the best opportunity right here, right now. Never again will we have this opportunity of today. When tomorrow comes, somebody else may have sponsored the person that you had in mind. Don't lose those opportunities. Don't let your fears spoil your future. So that was absolutely brilliant. Yes, we do have incredible tools, and don't forget to use those third-party tools when you're prospecting and introducing your VIPs. You know, that product video we have is an absolutely fantastic one to get the conversation started, and it's a third-party tool talking, and that's a great way to kind of go around your fear if you can't tackle it head on. Other things we have are those videos, and there are some fantastic videos in back office, but the Secret Direct Vimeo account has 180 something videos, I think, and over the next week we're going to share with you a mindset video each day. So your challenge is simply to grab a cuppa, sit down and watch these mindset videos. There's 9 of them, so we're actually going to start on Saturday, and we will release a video to you each week. Would love you to comment when you've watched it, so we know who's getting that value, and it helps us to know what information that you've gained, and it'll be exciting to watch your growth. A bit of advice, grab a box of tissues, because most of these mindset videos are really going to pull at your heartstrings. You're going to connect with stories. Now, in the past, we've talked about the power of stories, and through these mindset videos, you're going to gain some of those stories that you can keep in your little secret kit bag and be ready to pull those out during your WOW parties and one-on-ones, when you're prospecting or with VIPs. Those testimonials and stories of rise out of the ashes, you know, like the phoenix, and about how our leaders have overcome their obstacles. You'll be able to connect with them, and you'll be thinking, that's just like me, or I've experienced something similar, or that was just so moving and empowering and powerful. If they can do it, then I can do it too. So the people you're going to be hearing from will be Joseph Valenzuela, Jeremy Worrell, Craig Holliday, Jesse McPherson, did I mention John Malott? Who have I missed? They're all our top leaders. And then look, they don't, and of course Nicole Wong and Tiffany Malott and our own Josh Wiles. That kind of, Tim Herr's in there too. Amazing speakers. And if you've ever had the fortune of hearing them in person at a convention, then you'll be excited about watching these. So just one a day is all we ask. And comment below when you've watched it, and feedback. Tell us how it's moved you. Tell us if it's moved you to action, and what that action is, because it's a learning journey, and you really need to be learning and growing from these videos. So I look forward to that week ahead. I have watched all these in the past, but I'm going to be watching them again with you. So yeah, it'll be this great preparation for moving into the second half of this year, and each of these mindset videos will help you to overcome some of those fears and obstacles that you have. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa, for sharing that. Wow, second half of the year. I can't believe we're halfway through the year already. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I really look forward to watching these videos and making it a daily commitment, because, to be honest, in 2.5 years, I have not yet watched all of them. I have watched some of them and really enjoyed them. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys all do check out these mindset videos. So just back to 30 Faces in 30 Days, guys. get it done, get it done, get it done. It's going to create momentum in your own business and just a really excitement and really boost your production. BV on the tree, right? So in Australia, you guys have 13 days left to get this challenge completed. And here in North America, we have about 22 more days to get it done, guys. So let's go out, let's do that. Just if anybody was wondering, a lot of what I talked about tonight came from the book from David J. Schwartz, The Magic of Thinking Big. I highly recommend you guys go out and read it, okay? So we are going to stop the broadcast and then, or sorry, we're going to swing to question and answers. Yes, anybody who did have some question and answers, if you guys can send those in and we'll answer them live for you guys, okay? And I believe, Lisa, you had one, right? And if anybody else has any questions, you can send them in to either Nicole Humphreys, Lisa Robbie, or myself, Alicia Humphreys.
Okay, I have one here from Alicia Muir, and she says, firstly, happy birthday, Alicia.
Oh, thank you, Alicia.
Alicia's question, what do you do when you meet someone at an event and they seem so excited with the product and trying, but when you call them a day or two later, they have gone cold? How much do you do to get them back on board without practically begging?
This one's for me?
Yep, jump on in.
Okay, perfect. So I never beg anyone. Absolutely never beg anyone. If they're not interested, fine. They go in my maybe later list, right? You just move them over. We never want to be pestering or begging anybody at all, but keep them in the loop and ask them, well, do you still want me to keep you in the loop? You know, do you want me to let you know when specials are on or things like that, or when I'm hosting a wow party that you might want to pop into and find out, right? Find out what they're open to. Maybe, honestly, they have no money at that time. Maybe they're really busy with other commitments that they just don't have time to commit to you as well. So definitely don't ever beg anyone. If you feel like you're begging them, it's time to back off. But that's my take on that.
I just have a little something to add, and there are a couple of approaches that you can have, and one of them is to send that 4-minute video before you make the contact. So when you meet somebody at a trade event, they're in the moment. They're experiencing product and they're a little bit excited. A good first follow-up, especially if you haven't followed up quickly, and like I'm talking about in the next 24 hours, even 48 hours, you're going to start to lose them. So if you haven't followed up quickly to secure that booking, it's a great idea to send that 4-minute video with a quick message just saying, hi, it's Lisa from Secret. We met at such and such an event. Thanks so much for your entry and for your interest in booking a secret demonstration with friends or on your own, whatever it is indicated on your form. I just thought I would send you this quick video, it's only 4 minutes, about Secret. And then you can follow up in a similar vein to what we've got with our SMS exposure. Just go back to them in a little while. Did you watch it? What did you like best? Are you ready to make your booking now? And it's like it is a good video, and it's a nice introduction to get them back in that moment and to see something that you weren't able to offer. And that's a bit of background behind Secret and the Dead Sea, and testimonial from Dr. Ho as well, which is fabulous. So that's a good way to reconnect if you're not getting onto them really quickly. Another thing to do is to handle the objection. If they say, "Oh, I'm not interested now," just say, "Can I ask why? Can you explain to me?" And it might just be, "I don't have time," or something's come up. Don't forget, we've got samples. Okay, you don't want a wow, or you don't want to have a party. Are you interested in just a one-on-one experience? If you don't have the time, I'll drop some samples around to you. Don't even ask. If they're local, and if it's an event, it's likely that they are. Don't even ask. Just tell them, "Hey, look, that's okay. What I'll do instead is just drop some samples and some information into you. What's your address?" That's it. Don't ask. Just be a little bit, what's a nice word for pushy? But anyway, you get the idea. So, yeah, try using the video and then offer another solution.
Excellent. Third-party tools and confidence. You know, the nice word would be confident. Act confidently would be a good one. Do we have any other questions? Does anybody else have any other questions they would like to ask us before we close off tonight?
Yes, there is another one that's come in. Oh, this is about the clothes. This is an anonymous one. Someone has just said, "I've done a number of wow parties, but I'm not getting this sale. Can you please give me some advice?" Would anyone like to handle that one?
Yeah,
Nicole?
sure.
I touched on this one last week, and then Nicole, if you want to jump in on it. This is something that Nicole Wong has in her videos, training, her Wow Party video trainings, and I just absolutely love it. I've heard Jeremy Worrell say it on calls as well. And this is it. You know, when you finish and you're sitting down with them and you're going through, you know, the products that they tried and what they liked and what they didn't like, what they could see themselves using, and you just say, how do you see yourself getting started? Having great skin and saving money, or having great skin and making money? And then you find out who's open to the opportunity, who's open to the products, and if they're not open to anything at that time, they're going to let you know with that line. Nicole, did you want to jump in on that as well?
No, that's what I was just going to say, was the line that you taught us last week, so I really liked that one. So that's what I'll be using from here on out. It's an easy way, right? And you're not pressuring them. You're not saying, okay, well, you should buy this and this and this because you put this on your wish list, right? So just say that, and then you can see some of them will start putting their papers away, and others will start looking, and they'll go, And the other thing is too, is when you're having your parties, to always make sure that on your order form you also have the agent order form underneath it, because otherwise the technique that you just said won't work, because they don't really understand the agent process, right? Whereas this way, if you say, how do you see yourself getting started, having great skin and saving money, then they have the VIP sheet, where you say having great skin and making money. You can look underneath, and there's an agent sheet there, so you can see what kits are available. So that's the only thing.
Perfect. Thanks, Nicole. Anything you want to add to that, Lisa?
Yeah, just a couple of things I would like to add, and that is, don't forget that brilliant third-party expert. Make sure that you're using that. Paul did a wow party with, there was 5 ladies there, the host and 3 guests, and he actually gave me a call when they were removing the mask. He wasn't sure how to remove the recover, so you know, we warmed up to it, then we had a bit of a giggle, so that was really nice to start to build that rapport. And then he called back later for me to close, and it was so good. I only actually knew one of the ladies. I had no connection with them, no emotional connection, so it was fantastic to be able to just talk so freely and be, you know, and to ask for the sale. It was really easy, and as it was, the lucky bugger actually got 3 orders for recover. Well done, Paul. So yeah, don't forget that third-party tool, but there's more than just an account. Don't forget to ask for the Wow Party too, for a booking. And a great idea is, when you're asking for that sale, when you're asking for them to participate, go through. It's really important to make sure that you're reminding people of the result that they've achieved. A sale is made when there's a fulfillment of a need. And if you can identify with the client a need, whether it's rosacea or acne or wrinkles or keratosis or psoriasis, identify that need and then reinforce that Secret has a solution for it. And how do you feel? How does your skin feel? And wouldn't you like to feel like that every day? And then, of course, lead into that line. Do you want that feeling and save, or do you want that feeling and earn? But make sure you're identifying the issue and that Secret has a solution. A great thing, like that wish list, I haven't got one here, that wish list is just the most brilliant tool, because we are asking people to tick or rate or circle the products as we go through them. If you love it, give it a 5. If it's maybe, give it a 3. If it's just not for you, then mark it as a 1. Then you can go through that wish list with them at the end and say, look, I can see these products that you really loved. What are you using for your skincare at the moment? How do you feel about it? Is it working? Are there a couple of products that you could see could add to your current regimen? I understand that you don't want to waste the products you're currently using. Continue with those. But what about adding the peeling gel? And how about that salt and oil? Like, it's amazing, right? Often people are happy to add those couple of things. You just need to remind them that we have a solution for their issue. So really use that wish list. It's a brilliant tool. And I often say to people, I go through their wish list and, you know, oh, I know what's in my E4 stash, you know, the products I've got for free, and I'll offer them a gift for a WOW party. Hey, look, I can see that you really like that body lotion. Look, how about you book your own party with 2 or 3 friends, and I'll give that to you. I'll bring it to you at your party. So make sure that you're using that wish list to get your future bookings as well. Hey, look, I can see, how about you get these products today, and then you've got another 4 or 5 that you said that you've liked. How about next month we round up a few friends. When they put their orders in, you're going to get a $10 credit for each of those for each of those orders from your guests, and then that will give you a discount when you want to purchase these next lot of items. That wish list is absolute gold. It's the most incredible tool we have for our parties, and there's so many ways that you can use it and be inventive. So make sure that you get to have a look at each person's wish list at the end and use it to help you make the sale. Fulfillment of a need is what it's all about. Give that a go.
Perfect. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Lisa. Oh, there's the wish list right there. And
yeah, so I just wanted to put this up so that everybody can see the wish list. You can find this under in your back office under training and tools, and then WOW Party resources. And this is something, I use this, I send it with all of my parties in a box, I send it with all of my samples, I take it to every party. I love it, and that is on the side here is how I'm keeping track of all my contacts, all my mud on their face with their name, phone number, and email side. It is the best, best, best sheet that we have.
Totally agree. Love that wish list. It's a great tool. All right, so thank you, ladies. Do we have any other questions? Did you guys have any other questions come in? I don't think I have any others. Nicole, Lisa, no? Perfect. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to wrap this up. Have a great afternoon in Australia and a great evening in North America. Bye, everybody.